Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. How does the IRCC decide when to hold draws? In essence, there is no need for the Immigration and Refugees and Protection Act to set a frequency requirement for express entry draws. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Recently, the protocol around express entry drawings has changed. The drawings typically occur on Wednesdays every 2 weeks. However, on November 23, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC decided to stop drawings for 6 weeks. On January 11, they resumed and invited 5,500 applicants. A week later, they held another draw with the same number of applicants. The reason behind the shift in routine is unknown. An IRCC representative implied in an email to CIC News that the delay was the result of a system error brought on by the implementation of NOC 2021 when they wrote, "Technical issues with the implementation of the new classification system on November 16, 2022, had adverse implications for the November 23, 2022, express entry invitation round." Although they caused IRCC clients a great deal of trouble, these technological problems have subsequently been fixed. On January 11, 2023, Express Entry successfully launched a round of invites. According to the department, IRCC is starting up more frequently timed Express Entry invitation to apply rounds. However, the sudden stop and the drawings that followed it in short succession were so unlike IRCC that questions about how IRCC chooses the frequency of draws and the number of applicants has been raised. The Federal Skilled Worker Program, the Canadian Experience Class (CEC), and the Federal Skilled Trades Program are the three programs that are targeted by the Express Entry Application Management System. FSTP candidates for these programs are regarded as economic immigrants with high skill levels. Candidates that meet the requirements upload their profiles to the IRCC website, where they obtain a comprehensive ranking system score. The likelihood of receiving an invitation to apply for permanent residency increases with higher CRS scores. Now, let us talk about the express entry trends. Since Express Entry's launch in 2015, there have been between 23 and 30 drawings annually on average if desirable talents who might swiftly acclimate to the workforce and strengthen Canada's workforce. The majority of draws have been all program draws, with 1 or 2 draws held just for the FSTP each year. Until 2019, less than 2,000 applicants were regularly selected for all program draws in 2015 and 2016. This changed in 2017, 2019, and draws with more than 3,000 contestants are now frequent. This is because IRCC is moving away from administering its current paper-based FSWP, CEC, and FSTP applications in favor of eventually processing all of the applications online through Express Entry. As part of this procedure, IRCC steadily increased the number of ITAs until it accomplished the switch at the beginning of 2017. This completed its inventory of paper-based applications. The COVID-19 pandemic seriously disrupted Canada's immigration system in 2020, causing a backlog of applications as a result of travel restrictions, border closures, and staff members' inability to function in their offices. In response, starting in December 2020, IRCC ceased conducting draws for the Federal Skilled Worker Program and FSTP. The Canadian Experience Class continued to have draws until those were also suspended in September 2021. Provincial nominee programs express entry applicants were still being invited by IRCC even if the number of draws continued to be limited. In terms of the program, they continued to happen often. The express entry drawings for all programs started in July of last year, with draw sizes growing every 2 weeks, and CRS scores falling to enable more applicants to be granted ITAs. The highest express entry draw since December 2020 had draw sizes of 4,570 by November 23. Moving on to rules that govern express entry. First, frequency. As it stands, no fixed rule specifies how frequently express entry drawings must occur in the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. IRPA, the Immigration Minister, and IRCC have complete authority over how frequently express entry draws take place. The Immigration Minister issues ministerial directions that determine the number of candidates invited, and the CRS minimum cut-off score. To increase the labour force, the Minister is mandated to extend invitations to applicants based on Canada's economic goals. They have a responsibility to 1. Handle the ongoing labour market shortages, plan for the future. 2. Promote Francophone immigration and minority groups' economic growth. The Minister is free to issue any ministerial directives that the administration feels would benefit the Canadian workforce, while also facilitating a smooth integration for the invited applicants. Finally, the number of ITAs. The Immigration Levels Plan specifies an annual goal for express entry, just like it does for all immigration routes. Federal high-skilled workers had a target of 55,900 for 2022 with 82,880 as its aim for 2023. The IRCC will need to extend additional invitations to applicants throughout the next year to accomplish its objective. This number increases for 2024 when IRCC intends to welcome 109,020 applicants for high-skilled federal positions. The Minister and IRCC must evaluate these goals and make plans for the number of applicants to invite, which includes choosing CRS scores that are high but not necessarily to the point where the number of applicants is constrained. In other words, the conduct of express entry drawings is totally up to the government's and the Immigration Minister's discretion. There are no regulations in the IRPA that mandate any component of it. Well, let us tell you about the changes to come for express entry. Starting this spring, according to the IRCC, applicants may be contacted through categories that focus on characteristics like employment, job history, education, or language proficiency. The IRCC has been working to develop additional draw categories for applicants in express entry programs ever since Bill C-19 gained royal assent in June of last year. This is a significant change from the current practice of only accepting candidates with high CRS scores. This, according to the Minister of Immigration, will enable Canada to concentrate on its economic objectives and the fields where there are the greatest labour and talent shortages. To earn a CRS score, applicants will still need to meet the requirements of the Express Entry program and upload a profile to the IRCC website. Candidates with better CRS scores will have a larger chance of receiving an ITA, even in targeted draws. What effect, if any, targeted draws will have on draw timetables is yet to be determined. The IRCC will probably keep holding regular drawings, notwithstanding the increased immigration objectives. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next episode. Till then, take care.